메커니즘.
The evening breeze is like a melody.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Gather! I will have order!
Incoming. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Speed of light. I'm going in. Incoming. Speed of light. Incoming. Hey, with sword from shadow.
Order guide you!
Whirling snow. Speed of light.
Stabilize!
Don't blink! My apologies. Speed of light. Ha, hit. Everybody stand back. Cut to the chase. Yeah, incoming. Ha! Add Astro. Thank you for. There's a strange wanderer in your. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Something that catches your eye. That's what I'll make tonight. Rebooting.
から下を向くみたいの無人の駅に届くまで昨日の僕に出会うまで胸が痛いから下を向くたびに君がまた遠くを行くんだ夢を見たい僕らを汚せさらば昨日夜に咲く日の花
Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Wait.
水に映る花を見ていた あ水にかすむ月を見ていたから夏が来ないままの空を描いたなら君は僕を笑うだろうか明け方の夢浮かぶ月が見えた空朝が来ないままで息ができたなら遠い遠い夏の向こうへ冷たくない君の手のひらが見えた淡い朝焼けの夜空夏が来ないままの街を今愛の色夜明けとったる
So welcome to Pestilence Gaming, guys.
Oh, oke. Ah, fuck. Let's go.
enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Alright then, yeah. We better be quick, or...
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town. How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
But we put up those flyers to tell everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
No more excuses. You know, I had real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
Help! Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left us in jail instead.
Don't feel sorry for them. They need to learn their lesson.
Yes, yes! Shinobu, please just let us go apologize.
If someone else complains, they'll only arrest us again!
And then you'll be forced to help us out again.
I suppose I'll have to teach you a lesson later. So then, where did you post all your flyers,
Well, we left a few on the counter at Shimura's.
We figured that people might take a look while they're eating. Also, the bulletin board at Tsukumomono Groceries.
And, also...
Just say it.
Right, of course! Also, on the mountain path leading up to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
We wanted to send the message. Why pray for the gods when you can call for the Arataki gang? But we only distributed a few before a terrifying fox lady appeared right behind us.
Don't make me relive the memory.
Well, anyway, by the time we recovered our wits, we were already at the police station.
We were actually pretty relieved to be there, under the circumstances.
Yeah, because it meant we'd escape from the fox lady. Huh?
It looks like I need to knock some serious sense into you after all.
You said it was just gonna be a slap on the wrist!
We've learned our lesson. Honest! No way! We're not going back there. We're gonna stay as far away from her as possible.
Shinobu, we're gonna go apologize to Kanbei now. Bye.
Oh, yeah. And,
I swear I've never seen them run that fast before. Of all the places, I guess I'll have to suck it up and go sort this out. It's not that I don't know anyone there, it's just... It'll probably go more smoothly with you. Anyway, thank you for coming with me.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
So that's why you're here. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine, after all. Ultimately, their actions here are tantamount to disrespecting the Shogun. So how about this? I've already assigned a shrine maiden to clear up your little flyers, so at this moment we are a little understaffed at the shrine. You mentioned appropriate compensation. Perhaps you could fill in for this shrine maiden and greet visitors for the day,
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal.
I can't believe it.
Oh? Dear me, don't you trust me? You're both impossible. Go on then, go lend a hand to the shrine maiden in charge of removing the flyers. You can have it your way. Take down all the flyers and that will be the end of it. Is that accommodating enough for you?
I agree. This seems out of character for her. Still, getting rid of the flyers should be the Arataki gang's responsibility. Even if there's a catch to this, it can't be as bad as being a shrine maiden for the day. Thanks for sticking with me this far. You can...
Do we have an agreement? Well then, no backing. The shrine maiden I tasked with cleaning up is just outside the shrine. You'll know her when you see her. She is your sister, after all.
Miyuki?
Let's leave it there, shall we?
So I hate to have to do this, but please stick with me for a little longer. Also, as of right now, you're chief advisor of the Arataki. I'm sorry.
Of course. Oh, it's Lady Yai hasn't... Unbelievable. Who is behind it, I wonder? Huh? Who's that standing behind you?
Miyuki?
Shinobu! You finally decided to come back.
Sorry, no. I'm here for other reasons.
Oh, really? The whole family's worried about you. They might not always say the right thing, but deep down...
I'm doing fine, and there's no need to worry about me. There. Just tell them that.
I'm gonna need more to go on than that. What's this I've been hearing from visitors? That you've joined some sort of gang since returning from Liyue? That's not the worst of the rumors either. As unlikely as it sounds, I have to ask.
I was just about to fill you in on that side of things. As it happens, it's actually a legitimate international organization.
Really?
A prominent figure in both Mondstadt and Liyue, who has recently joined us as our chief advisor.
Wait, Lady Ya...
That's right. A large...
I see. Well, that makes sense. Wait. That's the name on the...
I can explain. That was all due to a marketing campaign gone wrong. We came to the shrine today to clear up the misunderstanding. Our organization is relatively new to Inazuma, and one recurring issue we've had is people misinterpreting what we're about. So, we engaged a local marketing agency to help us communicate our ethos and philosophy more. Unfortunately, something must have gotten misunderstood, although the fault lies overwhelmingly with our partner agency in this case. As a responsible organization, we think we should be the ones to apologize and deal with the fallout. So, yeah, we can deal with this, and you can go ahead and get back to the shrine.
No way. This task was assigned to me by Lady Yai herself. Look, we can clean up together.
It's like she predicted my every move. All right.
No, 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 no. Hydro.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Arataki, this Arataki.
Mr. Arataki, nevertheless.
Really?
Take it easy.
Stick it to the,
We paid. That's exactly in line with the Arataki gang's spirit of being fearlessly creative and radically disruptive.
I see. The Arataki gang is filled with folks who talk the talk and walk the walk. It looks like there are some members mentioned on the back. Mamoru, Genta, hold on.
Secondly, the other members are dealing with more pressing issues. Mamoru and the other.
Wow. All right. I think this area is looking good now.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Shinobu! We've come to our senses, even though we're still... Hang in there, Akira!
Huh. Akira.
Don't worry about them, Yuki. Let's get down the mountain and clear up those flyers.
It's all right, Shinobu. We've already gotten rid of all the flyers down there.
Huh?
We came here as quickly as we...
Mamoru, Genta, and I...
Mamoru and Genta? What the heck is going on here, Shinobu?
True.
So...
What the heck was going on?
No. It's not as spectacular. Go ahead and tell the family even if you drag me.
Uh-oh. Is she going to...
Where's that other lady?
All right.
What?
You're not a little kid anymore at the end of the day, and I have to say, since you've chosen...
What? I don't know, but...
Maybe...
Besides, then the future of the Arataki gang look...
Wait, what? Good night. Good night. Thank you udah join ya.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuki. So many things have... Yeah, so... Huh? Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk. Blue snow.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Embrace the ice. My opponent.
Solidify! I will have order!
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when...
Have you ever met someone by the name of... He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that that's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Just taking my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Well, one thing's for sure. No, right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets it anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go fight Kazuo. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? Anyway, Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Where we go? Adakah di sini yang udah beli Pizza Hut XK? Belum ada. Belum beli. Emangnya ada ya pizza gini? Gue tahu. Lumayan soalnya udah setahun lebih vakum. Ini aja misi yang lama.
If it's because of that, Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou. I thought they'd come to arrest him.
Just a little while ago, this would have been complete. Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll
Pizza
just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the.
Pizza Hut. Gimana tuh rasanya pizza Genshin Impact? Ada Indo soalnya mau nanya testimoni kira-kira boleh tuh rasanya sih baru denger sih ada.
Oh, it's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on your hard work has secured for us the agreeable. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan. In short, but there came a time we later learned, considering Mr. Kaida, in the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun. However,
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas you will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls. Yet my ancestors...
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently...
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hito... Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaidahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being... But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual... No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a kaida. Those forms are quite different from...
All the more reason...
Indeed.
Teknik
Sounds
samurai.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately.
Thank you. I must say, I am now very curious about this matter. And I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her. Then...
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Once you...
Ada apakah di sini? Oh, kita di sana.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has...
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind.
Oh? Mr. Kaidehara, to be honest with you, some of them were off...
Millions? Of Mora?
Please, accept...
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. But I wouldn't...
Then let's put that... The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information.
It's true that the if anyone had been...
Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, I am well aware of your talent. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured and lose their life for the poor victim. This would be a completely
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the
You flatter me.
Actually, let me tell you about...
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known...
Amanova!
Right. Yuya is the 2 grown men going missing at the same time. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood. Though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Apa ya, dari yang
We'll start by making some
namanya itu ya.
Sounds good.
Udah setahun lebih sih. Dari baru kebuka yang ini pokoknya udah vakum. Ada Ini baru kebuka yang ini udah vakum dulu. Ini aja baru buka kemarin. Ini baru buka kemarin. Ini juga baru buka kemarin. Konten. Kayak aku vakum itu dari sini, dari baru-baru ini rilis. Dari Dendro. Udah lumayan lama sih. Sempat bosen juga dulu karena banyak rerun gitu kan. Bosen juga, vakum akhirnya. Terus main Valorant gitu. Fokus ke Valorant. Pengen nyoba lagi gitu. Banyak sih yang berubah.
That's right. For only a blade thus forged can capture and
Indeed.
Iya.
Samurai
Lama
chief,
ya.
you are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
You overestimate me. But let's get. We hope to assist.
Ah, yes. He didn't say a word, but I've done what I can.
We heard that there was a collect.
Yes, I believe he went to collect the item. Yes. Strange.
Dulu aku dulu bener main tuh sampai
If I had to guess, he's never
story itu
been
udah
up
habis
to
gitu.
his
Truth be told,
Sampai
based on
explore
the evidence-
sampai 100% banget gitu.
Yes, but I also
Saking
cannot anyway.
sukanya sama
Don't
Genshin
worry.
Impact.
You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon does.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened. Let's pay a visit.
Dulu tuh main sampai 100 semua gitu loh. Ini 100, Inazuma. Semua aku 100-in saking nggak ada kerjaan lagi gitu loh. Story udah habis, semua udah habis. Sekarang ini baru, ini aja baru 6%. Ekspor belum, juga baru buka-buka teleport. Ini aja masih banyak belum buka teleport. Ini ada domain yang belum kebuka. Ini tip-tipnya belum kebuka teleportnya. Masih banyak gitu. Fokus ke story aja sih dulu. Kalau dulu ada teman main gitu mabar. Sekarang udah gini, udah pada ada kesibukan lah gitu ya. Jadi jarang main mabar gitu.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful...
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collect.
He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extreme. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours.
Iya sih dulu kan
sell
banyak
them,
teman mabar
wouldn't even
pas
touch
itu
them.
kan juga lockdown juga
Just
banyak.
sat there
Iya sih
staring.
benar.
I'm happy he- on the
Dulu
last day that-
waktu COVID itu yang kerjanya emang main Genshin aja di rumah gitu.
After I said those, his voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the
Semenjak
line, what would happen to
rerun
our
terus
family?
itu jadinya bosan gitu loh.
Had I not and the next thing I heard,
I see. Ame no Yuya.
At first, my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so I don't know. He just perhaps he's too. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could, if collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had but the information.
A little confusing. More like completely
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paima was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and, nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
That is the most likely conclusion based on everything we know. What started as a disagreement over the price escalated. However, in this case, only one of the parties would have started.
Tapi kalau
This is indeed what happened.
apa namanya kayak story itu lu nggak ada ngalahin sih Genshin.
Is that Ame no Yuya is
Bagus banget.
Mr. Nagato being heavily in
Visualnya
debt.
bagus.
The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes.
Belum ada yang bisa
Just
mengalahkan.
what could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to brought Ame no Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here.
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs.
Okay, but where's...
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Aku merasakan ada yang berbahaya.
This must be another one of those sketches. That hoping seems. You did put it to good use with...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to...
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the
Sudah
direction it left
aku
in.
merasakan aku
It
mengarahnya
felt
pergi.
very much like that ancient presence in Indeed. But this we should remain vigilant.
Kita harus tetap waspada
Approach
pelan-pelan.
slowly.
So it's an underground warehouse.
Ada yang punya Kazuha kah di sini?
Definitely coming
Ya bagus sih.
the Tatar. Judging from the concentration,
Dulu pengen banget apa namanya
could well be
gacha
that he
dia.
was already under the influence. From what I've been told, that most will develop a stubborn streak. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence.
So what should we do now?
Step back.
Mundur lah,
I'll
aku
open
akan
the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Udah rerun 2 kali. Iya, udah rerun 2 kali sih. Yang pertama aku udah
It looks like the fire caused a cave-in.
pokoknya aku tuh vakumnya 2 kali. Yang pertama tuh masih vakum, yang kedua rerun lagi masih vakum.
Tarigami. Yes, let's quiet your mind.
Rata-rata semua udah rerun sih. Yang lama-lama ya maksudnya. Kayak Zhongli itu udah berapa kali rerun coba? Ikuti set. Anjir.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami.
Aku ya dulu ya Zhongli baru apa namanya? Baru rilis tuh ya. Aku gacha dapat Zhongli, 20 pull lagi dapat Zhongli lagi. Jadinya aku udah C1. Betapa hokinya aku dulu. Jadinya apa namanya? Tembok pilarnya tuh jadi 2 kalau C1. Gimana nih? Habisi ya. Dua batang ya, benar 2 batang. Aku terakhir tuh gacha jalan terakhir.
Here comes the catch.
Order guide you.
Set.
By the looks of it, well, let's do. According to this letter, a conflict arose. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight.
So, where is he?
He was not only whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point. Yes, if Amenoma Yuya...
Right, so let's get moving.
I wouldn't be surprised for a practitioner. All the clues that at first seemed disparate. I have a hypothesis.
Wait, you figured it out?
I believe so. On with the search.
Lah ini kemana anjir? Set.
He seems...
Why here?
I'm not sure. Show yourself.
Tapi emang story-nya emang lama banget sih ini. Emang harus dinikmati.
Indeed, there should be no enmity, but what if instead of facing Amenoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is... Whoa!
Tatarigami at the blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, or rather, as a means to occupy Amen.
You shot many years ago as a descendant.
I presume it has...
Indeed. He was a bladesmith, and sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. He not only bestowed upon, in her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect... The people of the time in which I was born never believed. After the death, I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin.
So Amenoma Yuya was not your... Tell me, what happened?
Hosts. Who cares what happens when they got tired or injured or unusable? I hopped to the next.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, at long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. Kaede Haraka's now.
Oke, kita melawan dia. Siap.
one with nature.
Join me. Suffer that divine light.
Stabilize.
Boom. Itu Archonnya udah sampai mana? Archon apa ini? Story-nya.
I can never lose, even if you defeat me.
Ini apa ya? Ini Archon ya? Ini quest Archon loh saya.
Your fighting style, but from
Lupa
your
tadi mencet apa. Ini
As
Archon
I've
deh.
mentioned, since the blade, if you ask me,
You trying to on his deathbed. He passed to me in that regard.
because all of that, I've been wondering now that I've seen
Coba nanti aku lihat.
after all the
Ini
time.
siapa ya?
Only when Mr. Well, you were determined. I think you realized, but the way I see
What would you know about any of this?
you returned to even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired? Sure, you and how could you?
Silence. I must achieve my goal. I will concede that you are most
And you should.
Easy for you to. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way.
Coba.
I do
Kayak
not believe.
ya salah pencet deh tadi nih.
Once we have dealt.
And as for your end of
Coba.
This is the cursed blades, the power of the Tatari. Even if we have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
Your disdain for me betrays your woe now.
Coba ya kita cek ya. Ya salah pencet deh.
I felt a little.
Soalnya banyak banget tadi misinya, bingung. Udah lama gak main kan? Numpuk gitu. Apalagi world story ya. Quest dunianya tuh banyak.
The blade says he'll let Amin.
Coba kita lihat. Oh ya, quest story ya. Oh ya, ini quest story. Quest story Kazuha. Nih quest dunia. Dengan ini jejak dewa kebijaksanaan. Chapter 3. Kayak ini dulu nggak sih? Ini udah lama nggak sih? Kita jalanin aja dah. Foto nggak? Oh, ada untungnya kak. Sorry guys. Coba nanti abis ini kita Archon ya guys ya. Biasanya quest Archon tuh lama-lama ya. Apakah epic? Apakah epic Archonnya? Quest Archonnya guys. Aduh, ke atas nih. Oh, kita disuruh ke sini, guys. Apa nih? Ya, nggak apa, aku pakai aja.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Kita disuruh melawan 3 samurai. Nyong. Lah pakai Kazuha doang. Fish. Anjir.
Into the wind.
Ser.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
To the very...
How are you feeling?
I'm all right, though he's making every effort to persevere.
Something else?
Let's keep going.
Let's get down to business. See no more. Boom.
The wind knows.
Set.
Fallen leaves.
See no
More by night. Can't hurt. Wind strike. Time to go.
Apa boleh so?
Wind strike.
Sini kamu sini.
As one with wind and cloud.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
Bentar. Oke. Kok dingin banget ya? Nice.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and he cannot hold out.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
About you. Sini kamu.
Time to get. Time to go.
Anjur.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
If you choose to maybe you did it barely needs stating anymore.
Redeem code.
Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Adakah redeem code?
Finally you wanted to reach a
Yang kemarin itu kan ada 3. Itu tuh aku telat. Jadi nggak dapet. Baru lagi kah?
It's just more.
It's my lucky day.
Larper yang lawan. Set baru. Oh ya kah, baru kah?
Clouds high, the birds call.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaideha. No one knew. I thought that.
But in this too.
Indeed, too much time has passed. Yours.
Actually, forging and this blade, skill. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have tatarigami, though you tried to I resisted it. I feel a great... The moment you embarked, you have known this.
He gave me hope. I said to him.
I believe our bet is now settled.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has not... When I touch a bladesmith, a newly forged blade lay by his...
Wow.
Indeed. He spent the rest of... He felt it, so he instruct all he wanted.
So that would have to...
Right. This blade... Yes. Time would not wait, or he seems to have...
Kok tampil ya di sini ya kode. Coba tak.
Back at the... I once told of darkness. Did I
finally seeing...
Since we agreed, but I still so. It has to
Berapa
be done.
primo tuh? 60 atau 30 atau 20?
Thank you all. Alas, nor have I ever my fights with you. I will release. We must have pledged.
Understood.
I see. I utterly If a duel can help, I do not wish to.
There's no need.
Thanks for your help.
All right, then let's move. More Ronin could have... In any case...
Kelar kah? Masih dong. Masih dong. Coba ya. Berapa? Ya, dan 7. Berapa ya? Mau. Oh, bukan primo. Yang kemarin baru primo ya. Lumayan makanan. Lah scam. Mau sih tapi bukan primo. Yang kemarin tuh baru primo deh. Biasanya 60 primo gom. Iya, biasanya 60 primo gom. Scam.
Ready? Okay. Successor of Amit, honored to cross blade.
It is
Ini
my
nggak kelar nih story Kazuha nih. Lama banget anjay. Shot. Sini dong, jangan di air dong.
Into the wind.
Time to go.
Ayo lo.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind strike.
Thank you for the experience.
Thank you for
Although it appears
experience.
battered and broken. A sense of
You also fought. There are a few things.
I must apologize.
you need not seek just too.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I strayed. I beseech you.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedahara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma Art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together. I'm not sure.
Itu kode real lagi kah?
I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Wait. Kita coba ya guys ya. Banyak banget ada kode redeem ya. Akankah? Nah, oh. Apakah Primo? Nah, Primo. Ini baru Primo. Thank you ya. Thank you Fanny. Nah. Nih, bentar. Dapat dari mana sih kode-kode redeem gitu? Nah. Salah. Ya, visualnya. Kita nggak perlu visual yang
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled.
A prize? But I have some good... Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that you...
I think I know.
What's wrong, Lazwa? Is the blade...
Yes.
Abis ini apa bannernya? Tahu nggak?
Tells me that I've decided.
Abis bannernya Zhongli sama Chil.
Thank you. Okay. I'm ready.
Dapat barang. Ini udah kok dapat Primo tadi. Kode redeem yang kedua. Thank you. Udah dapat Primo 60. Itu barang apa?
I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment. My physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean?
Yes, the cost is my
Merupakan
entire
seluruh kesadaranku. Oh ini, sorry ini dapat barang.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its worth to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedahara hands, will still fulfill his very wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedahara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all, and a shame to utter, yet it remains strong on my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace. Kagotsurube, it seems like only in the final moments, the same fervent ambition, speaking for myself. I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Hearing his your quest to face the god after everything, I will continue to support you from this point. Oh, and it's also...
Anjay, belum kelar juga. Oh, jauh.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Well, this was a treacherous investigation indeed. Most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryo Commission has already attended to the danger of the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. Do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of... And so...
I see.
The Kaidahara... Were I to
you must...
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well. I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please...
Great.
Where will you
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Akhirnya selesai. Oh, dapat pedang ya, dapat sword ya. Ini kah? Tak anjing. Tak. Kayak guys. Saatnya kita di bawah. Lewat mana tuh di bawah? Oh ini. Oh ini. Sumpah baru pertama kali masuk ke sini. Ini kayak kotanya gitu ya di sini ya.
Sorry,
Kayak monsternya gitu ya.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home.
Nilo.
But you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that. Oh, meet the...
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely must have missed it. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
You're very welcome.
Oh, ini nama Grand Bazaar.
Not bad. The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably.
The academia looks down on We can't let that happen. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, the stage is going...
And I can't wait to see...
Nilu!
She'll be dancing
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about...
Okay. According to a long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Ruka Devata's birthdays, some of the gods, as she danced up those brilliant purple flowers, became... Of course they did, although they aren't around anymore. We're just tiny...
Nilu, you have all... Yeah.
Thinking about the god... If my state...
All of Lesser Lord Kus...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanagi. In that case... Whoa! Did you know that this...
Whoa!
One, two... Yep.
As a child, my the Sub-Zero.
Huh. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and gentler on your skin, and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Nah, malah diturunin nge-lag anjir. Na 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 na.
Nilu, you're up. Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Of course.
Take it easy.
Things don't be fooled in it, and when it comes.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not... Oh...
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro, after all.
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey!
I've got something.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out.
Sounds like a... Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Sorry. Anyway, I guess I...
You sure sound... Look, Dia.
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. Oh, hey, Chief.
Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you... No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage says...
Appreciate it, Chief. Just recently,
I saw the Academia, the Grand Sage took the whole matter very...
You two have. The Academia's grip is...
Apparently, well, if you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Orm.
Are you serious, Chief? All the...
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to... And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. There are even some extremists who go around shouting...
You bet they are. King Dishret's been dead for thousands of years.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information...
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Asfon! Since we we've gathered
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zero's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zero.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always.
Believe me.
Wow. We know that. Paimon doesn't get it. Well.
Welcome. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted, and sure, you see over there? Those are students from the academy. They've been looking worried, and if you ask me,
Take it easy.
It's no good. There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions in Port Ormuz. We choose to move on our own, especially the group that's...
They're called Ein... Wait, come again? Don't you see? They're usually pretty... I've heard that Ein... Wait, did you... I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shading now? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just...
All my commissions.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go...
They're nothing to...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the student say Aramites are wary of out...
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormuz? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
50 mora.
What is this?
Sorry, she must have passed the wrong amount. What do you think you're doing?
The fuck?
So much more ago. There's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess As you can see, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom.
So, you...
Greater Lord Ruka Devat. Furthermore, she can... But the story does mark my word. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant once you show up.
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things.
If you're suggesting if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize... I am quite confident. Also, consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 more to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got up plus... He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your...
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really...
She doesn't even have...
Maybe not. Those high-headed thugs...
We'll reconvene at the... You were willing to... Look,
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it...
you know all this is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha. and are but despite over the past century, meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true with our current arrangement, you're still... Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must. I need you to find, unlike the peddler, she's guarded. I think she become one of
Why do you want us to be?
until you complete this task. You two are outlanders who, beyond the password, though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge, that's because knowledge originates from Ermin's. However, some canned knowledge using elemental...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's don't be and...
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay.
Looking at what Alrika wrote, Dory's informant is... Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop...
What are my orders?
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on.
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve your... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy? Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to pack it. Okay, everything has been confirmed. The story is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the mantra! Run!
What? The mantra? Where? Oh, Haven said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Di atas toh.
We're way behind schedule.
He's over there!
Next on the agenda...
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh. Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when but it seems... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the mantra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks, so that's... It's your first time here, but as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble. What kind of products do you seek, my dear? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that? Or, how about, with this one, you can become an... Ooh, now the 2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are... Alright, let's try the method that I'll hate the mentioned. We'll take these, please. Listen. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge... Think about it. We've gone to all this... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful. Excellent. And then please... hold on a second. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this... Dory, we'll take this one. All right. Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well,
You're a pretty damn...
relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposed...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because, as you know, several brigade... I agreed to forego ownership of the However, they adamantly...
So you kept...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are... So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiation. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for it to ensure the capsule's security, unless I know whose hands the Dory is the most...
In other words, you wanted...
Yes, you can say the day after tomorrow. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay. Doing so right...
Anjay, kesana.
way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
All right. This...
Here. Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a while you fight, there may be very...
Wow! Hey, Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the act.
When you are unable to understand... All right, let's begin the...
No touching.
Solidify! This is order.
All right. I'll link the next step. Hold it in your hand.
Mana dia?
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it...
All right. Time for round 2. Now, I'll start...
Alhaitham has...
Well...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a...
Of course. This could be because she is so powerful that the capsules... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to...
Halo, saya di sini.
Let's see Dory today and...
Next on the agenda...
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal you name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else. Can you read? So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as you, but you know, that kind of... After all, I had to work But how can we be sure you're Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the trip. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, I'm out. So the group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That the capsule is clear. Thanks for the plea. Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. You wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us...
Look at that. All right. In which case...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were After we defeat them, we can finally have...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on... See you then.
Sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep,
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take... This is turning...
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
What the fuck?
Royal Ice and Frost. This is long overdue.
Where do you think you're going?
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Everybody stand back!
Order guide you today. Gather!
Busted!
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
God damn.
Arrest him! Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
The fuck?
What in Tibet just happened?
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This divine knowledge... Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge. Still, Paimon did...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possess...
Everything
I'm heading back to...
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups...